So welcome everybody to another restoration. Some of you may have already seen this one, or seen this one introduced, should I say. It's the 1991 Marin Pine Mountain. It's one of their top of the line, or yeah, it's pretty much one of their top spec bikes of the time. The Pine Mountain would have come with the Dior DX group set, so I mean you would have had the one above with XT and I think XTR as well. So it's a pretty good bike to have in the collection. And this one was, well, he actually offered it me for free, but I didn't want to take this beautiful frame for free. It was offered to me by Mike, who is the Marin man, or the Marin man. So he's on Instagram, which you can check out. Got a few nice Marins himself. And yeah, I'm gonna restore it. I've got the full Dior DX group set. A lot of it was off or a few bits were off the Kirk, but seeing as that's all flexy, I'm not using that anymore as a riding bike. And the rest of the bits I think I ordered from Marin, who's on eBay. So it's all come together. I'm just gonna get this first part stripped down today. I've actually got the original saddle as well, and that came from Dale, who is IGS Bicycles on Instagram. So thanks Dale for that. And yeah, I guess we'll just get it stripped down. Now I can tell just by looking at the camera that the vibrant orange here is not coming through at all on the camera, or the depth of it. But I'm going to try and get all these parts. I'll get that replaced with a stainless. I'm going to try and get all these parts, what you call it, Cerakoted. It's a technique that I haven't tried before, but I believe they do these colours. It is basically like it's similar to powder coating, in the fact that it's sprayed on and baked, but it is more in line with wet spraying, and it's a ceramic based job. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I've never used it before on a bike, but it's worth a try. Oh, come on. Okay, and there she is, pretty much ready for painting, powder coating, Cerakoting, whatever you want. To start with that. For the Cerakoting and powder coating, obviously they're going to shot blast everything first and then apply the coats. So what I always do, to make it easy for me and make it easier for them, is bung up every single thread I can. So all of the bottle cage mounts, all the rack mounts, the cantilever mounts and the bottom bracket are all bunged up. I've just whacked in some spare M4 and M5 bolts, and I've whacked in some spare cups in the bottom bracket there. So that always saves me trying to clean out the threads after. I will do it anyway. I've got myself a tapping tool just to clean out the threads of that bottom bracket. So yeah, I guess next time you'll see this, it will be freshly painted and ready to be reassembled. But I'll also try and find all the decals before I do that. Well, this was a good day to pick to build this, wasn't it? Beautiful weather all week, and then the day that I picked to build this, the Saturday, rain, constant rain, but I need to get it done. So this is the Marin Pine Mountain, back from a fresh lick of paint, if you will. It's had a Cerakote finish, which is, it's kind of a new finish that the powder coating shop are offering. It's similar but different to powder coating. It's more like the wet spray, so it goes on a heck of a lot thinner, which is absolutely awesome. It's a ceramic based finish, so it should be nice and tough. It should also be, as you can see there, it's beading quite a bit. Actually, you might not be able to see on that, but I can. And yeah, it looks actually really good. They haven't quite got all the like fluoro colours on offer. I have gone as close as I can to the fluoro orange. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with it. It does come in a matte finish, or as it looks, sort of satin. But I really like it. The detail that sticks out, especially on the forks with the spinner TI logo. It's really good. The serial number hasn't been covered up or anything like that. So yeah, really happy with it. So I guess let's continue with the build. Oh, and by the way, decals, they were supplied by Gil at Retro Decals. And I forgot to put his sticker on the bike, but I will make sure I do that. They've all gone on really well on the Cerakote, so yeah, really happy with it.
Slowly.
You okay there, kid? Let's see if we can get these on without tyre levers. Oh dear. Yep, easy. You're going to go and inspect the bike tour? Because the people are going to want to see you. Is it done, Torv? You might not want to stand there because that bike has a habit of blowing over. Good girl. But yeah, second time filming this now. But the Marin is done. The Cerakoting turned out really well. I was a bit worried about it not being as vibrant, as fluorescent as the original, and not having the xylitol, is that the correct word for the grey, texture grey? But yeah, it turned out really well. Decals went on nicely. They're from Gil at Retro Decals, so you should be able to find them there. Thank you, Terence, for sending me the tyres to try out. I will do a little separate video showcasing them properly and riding them, and riding this bike obviously. And thank you, Dale, for sending me the see. And I guess this wouldn't have actually started if it hadn't been for Mike, aka the Marin man. So yeah, go check him out on Instagram. I'll probably try and link everyone's stuff below that's kind of contributed or where I've sourced stuff from. And this, honestly, this stand keeps on knocking this bike over. But yeah, it's come together in the end. Really happy with it. There is one last thing I need to do with the rear derailleur, and that's free up the high limit screw, which might be another video in itself. But yeah, I'll do a proper close-up walk around on the ride video, I get maybe. But really hope you enjoyed this little build. I've enjoyed doing it. I've enjoyed seeing how this bike has progressed. So like the video, share it round because that really helps, especially at the moment. Yeah, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll catch you in the next one. So thanks for watching. And Marin, in his hands I got in his hands.